What is up, everybody?
Hey guys.
As you can see, my head is cut off.
We have jerry-rigged this.
Yeah, we're at a hotel.
We have a table sitting on top of a stair, and then we pulled one of the chair. I'm tired. Happy Monday. And then we have a lamp we pulled out from the living room, and we're sitting on the balcony.
Yeah. And but this is something we wanted to start doing on Mondays. And as y'all are getting on here, just let us know where y'all are from, and let us know you're here if you want to. If you don't want to, that's cool too. But you know, it's Monday night, and we haven't done one of these live videos before like this, and mainly just the unboxing. What's going on, Alan? He's from Conway. We met up on.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
What's up?
And but we're gonna start doing these on Monday nights, and we wanted to start, I guess, this week while we are in Destin, Florida. And if y'all haven't watched our little vlog video that we did, we've done a couple more. We've just haven't got finished them edited or uploaded. So I hope y'all enjoyed the one from yesterday. And I understand it's a little bit different direction. I don't know if it's a little bit different direction, but it's a little bit different than what this channel has done in the past. And so that's something we wanted to talk about a little bit this evening. And just answer any questions that y'all might have. And if you're watching this on the replay, if there's any questions that you do have that you want answered that we can respond to you or answer in a future video, then we're more than willing to do this. So what's going on, Nathan? And thanks for tuning in. And I don't know, do you want to introduce yourself?
All right, so I guess most of you guys know us, but I think we're at this point, where our businesses are taking, pivotal transitions. And so we're trying to be really, really intentional with the things that are important to us. I think that you guys are very important to us. The amount of support that you guys have given us throughout the years has been amazing. And so I think one of the main things, Joe and I, we talk a lot, and we talk a lot, and we listen to, we're part of all these Facebook groups and forums about reselling and resellers, and we just really feel like we have something. We're resellers, but I think that we have other things to offer other than just reselling. I think that part of what makes us so special is that we do this with our family, and that we're a very family-oriented reseller,
yeah.
I guess. Very family-oriented business, and we want to show people how that translates. And I think that the best way to do that, and I think we kind of fought it for a while. I think that we were just like, oh, I don't know, it's a huge commitment. I don't think that, it's something that we can do. But just over the past few months, I just really feel like this is a great way for us to kind of spread like what reselling looks like for people. I think that a lot of people give a lot of really great tips and practicalities, and we really just agree with what a lot of other people are saying. But how do we translate those tips and practicalities in a family-oriented arena? And so I think in the future, we're still going to do those practical videos. I think that they get a lot of response. I think a lot of people really like those videos. I think you guys really like those videos. But we also want to show, how do we resell and keep up with 3 kids? And it's really, it's because it's part of, everything is fluid. It's not like we have the business and then we have the family and then we have, what all these other things.
It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. Yeah. So I think one of the greatest things that, a great idea that actually Joe had was, how do we show them that it's a lifestyle, and what better way to do that than while we're on vacation for a week? How do we resell on vacation? How do we balance our work life? How do we balance, raising the children, and how do we work as a team? And I think that a lot of people would have something to gain from that. So, yeah. Awesome. It's been a long day. I know it's only Monday.
It's only Monday. We've got four more full days. We leave on Saturday.
Yeah. But the kids have been having a great time. We've been super blessed. My parents have been wonderful. So we're just really, really blessed, but we are exhausted. But we really wanted to take time, even if it's just 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, to keep you guys updated, either every Monday or every other Monday. We haven't quite it depends on what the demand is for a video like this. But we would like to answer, practical reselling questions, advice, questions for us personally, just all sorts of things. We just want to be really, really involved and really intentional with you, because we feel like, we really value you guys.
Yeah, I think for me, it's I don't like going with the flow. Yeah, we've been hitting some, Alan. I've been buying some stuff off Facebook and flipping it when we're down here. But I think, for me, is I don't like to go with the grain. I don't like to just do what everybody else is doing. So like that's why I don't really do a lot of videos on reselling, just because I want to recreate something. Like, yeah, I can put my own spin on it and I can do this and with my own knowledge and expertise, but there's like 1,000 bajillion million videos out there on reselling from a lot more people who will know way more than I do. Like, I couldn't give you bolos just because my main experience with reselling has been with buying cell phones and computers and different stuff like that, bulk online. Like, what's going on, Jessica? Oh.
Hey,
and,
girl.
I go to Goodwill and I wouldn't know half the stuff to buy. That's why I watch other people out there in YouTube land, because yes, it is amazing. And but I'm learning as I go with all that stuff. But if you want to know something about cell phones, flipping phones, I could tell you about that, just because I've probably sold 20,000 of them in the last 4 or 5 years. So I know a lot about that. But the other stuff, I'm not going to give you a bunch of knowledge I don't know. And yeah, and I know, and there's some stuff at Walgreens and all that which we're wanting to do, but I think for us, kind of what we want to talk about tonight is just, one thing that we're going to be doing is just, we're going to be living life and inviting y'all to come on the journey with us. A big part of the reason why we moved back home is because, we're the Family Flips YouTube channel, but I was always at the warehouse and away from the family. We started the business, we were at home, and we moved into an office which was close to home, which was good, and then we moved to a bigger warehouse, and now we're like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I'm away from my family more and more, and I left the corporate world because I didn't want to be away from home all the time. We resell because of the freedom that it allows us. We can take our job on the go with us. We can go do this and do that. You're like, you're gonna say something.
No, I was just excited. There was a Craigslist hunter, and I was
yes.
going to say hi. Like, hi.
And Craig says,
yes, exactly.
Craigslist hunter is good, and that's part of the things that we are adding to our tool belt. Is when we do go to thrift stores and do all that we can pick up those dollar items and sell them, for $60, $100, $200. So that's part of the things that we are growing as resellers. But most important, like, we've got 3 kids, all under the age of 6, and 1, 2, and it's a whole. We got little Lucas right here. I don't know if you can see the top of his head, and it's a whole different ball game. People. I talk with different people, and he wants me now. We talk with people in different Facebook groups, or I do, and they're like, "You do this as a family," and I'm like, "Yeah," because you often hear a lot of, people where it's one person doing it, and then the spouse is not supportive at all.
Which, that was us a few years ago. I mean, I will be honest with you. Like, Joe was really into it, and I did not support it at all. It did take some time. It took a lot of communication. And now we're a team. We do it together. What's
going on, Land Shark Picker? And that's awesome. You're saying, Alan, about being an MRI tech and you want to be an entrepreneur. I just encourage you to have like an exit strategy. A timeline to pursue after your dream. And, whatever that is, y'all are all coming on fast now. I'm not used to having this many people on. There's so much
see you later,
interaction.
Nathan.
And, sorry, we got an eBay sale too, so I got distracted. It's like squirrel. And,
we're getting used to this, guys. This is new for us.
Yeah. You want
come
Mama?
Back? Okay.
And, I don't even know where I was at.
You were talking, yeah.
But yeah, I would just encourage you, Alan, to have a, it's for me, when I left the restaurant business, I just quit. I didn't have an exit strategy. I was, at that time, did it freeze?
No.
No, low battery. We got 20% left, guys. And I didn't have an exit strategy. I didn't have a family. I had just gone through a divorce, and you know, just riding my motorcycle one day, and the Lord was like, you know, put your 2 weeks notice on Monday. And yeah, we're in Destin, Landshark, and we got here on Saturday. We'll be here through Saturday, and so it's nice. We're enjoying the water's still a little bit cold,
but the view is beautiful.
It's awesome.
So keep an eye out on the next few videos, guys, because we're doing some flipping here, and that's super fun.
And yeah, just little stuff, not really, mainly phones. You know, phones are something that you can flip very quickly and make you know, a decent profit margin. You know, not something that you're gonna be able to get for $1 and make like 600% profit, but some pretty good margins, especially for easy money. And but I didn't have an exit strategy when I quit. I just, you know, put my 2 weeks notice in, and I had a box of cell phones. I moved out of my $900 a month house, moved into a 26-foot Winnebago, and just started flipping phones out of the Winnebago, and then that just grew and grew, and then we met. And but you know, big part of, you know, what we want to do in life is we want to encourage people to go after their dreams, and it's a big part of this. What we do with this channel is use it as a platform for people who are stuck in that 9-to-5 or that 12-to-12, or they're over-the-road truck driver or whatever they are, but they're stuck. You know, you get married to the money, and you get stuck there because you have to pay the bills. But using reselling as a way to get out of the madness, to get out of that job that you hate, to go after what you want to do. And so yeah, but you know, moving back home moving out of the warehouse, it's going to free up a lot of time. Like, I've been able to record content every day. I haven't put it out yet because I'm not a very good editor, and she's been busy, but we're finding that, you know, where she's finding that, I'm not finding it. Because I'm not a good editor, but she's finding, you know, editing vlogs are a lot easier. You know, back when this channel first started, we did a lot of phone farming videos, and obviously now I had no idea, you know, how to record a video. I'm not very good with recorded content, that she would have to, she spent like 5 hours editing a 10-minute video because I'd have like 14 takes.
It was ridiculous.
And then by take number 12, I was done and mad and angry. Because I get tongue twisted.
That's where those blooper videos came from.
And
was all the anger.
And Big B, yeah, phone prices, they're, you know, they're up and down. You know, they are, you know, we didn't sell a lot of phones for probably 6 months. And I have noticed that a lot of the phones that we sold then, they have reduced in probably about 15% in value. But that's just because there's newer models out. So, you know, we're still buying a lot of bulk phones. And, but, you know, our kind of focus now is doing that. And, but also buying a lot of, you know, phones from Facebook Marketplace in your area, buying MacBooks. There's a lot of quick money that you can make. There's a car backfiring. They're shooting guns. What's going on, Mike? How are you doing, buddy? And so that's kind of what we're doing. And but I don't know if y'all have any questions this evening, or if y'all just gonna listen to us talk. And I'm very motivational, and
which is funny because he doesn't get encouraged by motivation like that.
I don't. It makes me angry.
When we on our it wasn't our anniversary.
Our
honeymoon. We were hiking, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, let's go! You can do it."
Out of shape, and we were in the Smoky Mountains doing a hike.
I thought we were gonna die out there. I'm just gonna be really honest with you.
Going in was easy because it was like down, 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 down to this amazing waterfall.
I mean, it was worth it. It was beautiful. But coming back up, we were like, oh,
on
man.
the way up,
like, our first fight ever as a married couple. I was like, Joe, you can do it. I do not respond that way. And it was, I mean, it's so funny.
Yeah, because she's like praying and stuff, and she's like gone. Like she is.
I caught my second wind.
She's running, man. Thought she was like one of those little cross country, like little runner dudes running through the mountains, and I'm like, and she's sprinting, and it's like, oh, you can do it, babe. And I'm gonna be like, shut up. The bear did it, I swear. It was the bear that mauled her. But I don't respond to
but motivation. He can motivate people like that.
I respond to, you know,
What do you respond to?
What do I respond to?
We're going to introspect. We'll get back to you next week.
My motivators come from inside. There's some people that, like, I like Gary Vaynerchuk. And, you know, if you haven't, you may not like him, you know, whatever some people, you know, they don't like him, you know, for whatever reason. I like him, just because he's, you know, he's blunt, straightforward. And, you know, I don't believe in wallowing in your own misery or, you know, making excuses, for life. You know, life happens. You know, I don't believe that you make excuses. I believe you just suck it up and you do the best you can with what you've got. And, you know, I can kind of push emotions out of the side and deal with them at another time. But I just, you know, whatever's on the inside, you know, I think I have an end game in mind. And that's what keeps me motivated. That's what keeps me going is, you know, why am I doing that and stuff. So
that's why we always talk about the why. You hear us like almost in every video. Well, examine your why.
Yeah.
Because
what is your why?
If we don't have that why, we're just nothing. We're not going to do it.
Yeah. It's like people, they get into reselling because they want to be their own boss, you know, but then they become their own boss. And then they're like, I don't like this. You know, this is hard. I'm like, well, you want to be your own boss. Like, that's an external, what is it, extrinsically motivated?
External locus of control?
Yeah.
No. That's something different.
Well, they want to make money, you know. Got another cell.
Thank
I
you,
don't know
Jesus.
what that is. It's been slow today. And then all of a sudden, nighttime sales come. And people's like, oh, I want to make money. But then when you're not making money, do you quit? You know, so we believe you gotta be motivated by something. You know, we find the motivation where, you know, for us, our why is we want to live a life of freedom, that we can live a lifestyle that has the freedom, but also allows us to spend time with our family, like our kids, but also our immediate family, our friends. We believe in relational connections with people. So we want to have job.
We like to have deep relational connections with other people. And in order for us to do that, we have to have the freedom to be able to invest in that.
Yeah, it's
and
like
so
we homeschool our kids. You know, one day they may go to public schools, but we homeschool because we wanted our kids to be able to have a firm foundation of who they are and who their identity is, and knowing who they are before they go out into the public and have the public determine what their identity is.
we want them to be influencers, not influenced by the world. And we think that we can do that by making sure they're in an environment that they can find out who they are before we send them out.
Yeah.
So
that's what we do. You know why we do it? Because of those reasons. And it's a big reason why we closed down the warehouse, because it went against our why. Because I was having to work a lot more, having to work, which I don't mind working, you know, weekends.
Sorry, buddy.
But it was having to be every Saturday,
Sorry,
every
buddy.
weekend, and that's not what I signed up for. That goes against our why. I can understand doing it for a season or a period of time to get through something, but buying truckloads, buying that was going to have to be a lifestyle, or starting a new business based off of that, and then hire a staff to manage it for us. And frankly, we just don't have the startup capital for that. That's not, you know, we don't want to have to, you know, down the road we could see that as a viable option to make money. But if we're going to have to be day-to-day operations, it's not what we want to do, because it goes against our why.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Does anybody have any questions for us, or you guys want to say anything? Mike had some really good points.
Yeah.
I was reading what you were saying. That was really good.
Yeah, I like Mike.
We like you, Mike.
Yeah,
You're pretty
not because
cool.
you're from Jonesboro or you're in the military.
Well, we
both-
like those
yeah,
things too, though.
Yeah. Her dad was in the Air Force. My dad was in the Air Force. So we support the military.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
We will. Thank you, Ellen. And
Appreciate you.
I like hiking. Then we had kids.
We have lots of funny stories
Yeah.
we'll let you guys in on.
Yeah.
I'm funnier. I'm the funnier one. I know that you guys may not think that, or you may not see that, but really I'm the funny one.
She's funny.
Are you really going to agree with me now?
Hey, we're on air. Like this one
This is
time.
an ongoing thing for
Yeah.
us of who's funnier.
We went to Mountain Magazine, And if you're from Arkansas, Mountain Magazine's like the highest point. It's like a ridge that's like 13 miles long. It goes up like 2,300 square feet. We were camping, and a buddy of mine, it was at nighttime, and we went down off a little...
Trudging.
Yeah.
Yeah, trudging.
And we went
Stop.
down to a little cliff. And what's up, the Q? This phone is so small. It's like I need glasses. I know I'm almost 40 now, but I've got 20/10 vision. The last time I went to the doctor, and we went hiking at night down to a lookoff point, and we were talking. And we heard something creeping, and we're like, "What is that?" I don't know. So we kept on talking, and then we
There
heard
was this sudden urge to
there's
get
like
out of there.
There's like a, and we're like, we scooted out of there, and sucker was a dang old mountain lion.
We had to YouTube sounds.
Yeah. So we were YouTubing sounds. It was like, and we were like, it's a bobcat, but it was a dang mountain lion. And of course, everybody in Arkansas, like, there ain't no mountain lions here.
There are mountain lions.
Liars.
Here.
There's a mountain lion. So
we
obviously,
almost got eaten by a mountain lion. So.
And it was good old Joe for some Saturday night barbecue, and I was a little bit fatter now than I am then. He didn't want that lean meat, and but that's why I got in front of my buddy and took off before him in case they got him.
You don't have to be the fastest. You're gonna be faster than the slowest person, right?
Fastest, yeah, that's what she said. And but there are mountain lions here in Arkansas.
We're not even in Arkansas, but
Yeah.
if we were in Arkansas,
there's maybe mountain lions in Florida.
Are there mountain lions in Florida? Is there anybody from Florida here?
Yeah. And if any of y'all are from Florida, which I don't know if any of y'all know, I've lost my words. I know it's late at nighttime.
It's late. It's 8 o'clock. It's like 8:30. It's late for us.
I've got 3 kids. It's late. It is late. And
he thinks it's late.
yeah, Lucas is not happy. He's had a busy day. He's been swimming, and he didn't like the beach so far.
Puma.
Yeah.
Good call.
But I guess that's about it. I'll have to go check out, Alan, we'll have to go thrifting sometime. I know a big part of the reason why the warehouse, we closed it down, is because I wanted to be able to take some mornings and to go do that. We homeschool, or Jessica and the kids go to homeschool co-op 2 days a week. But the other days, like, I want to take Jolynn thrifting with me. I want to take Lucy because she's funny anyways. And but I want to take them out with me and do some thrifting and go to different places, because I know there's lots of places out there. So Alan, when we get back, we'll have to meet up and do a little sourcing and see what kind of stuff I can find. I know I went and checked out a couple places in Conway the other day, and I know you said St. Joe's, but there's some other places that are ridiculous. It's like I went to a pawn shop just to see if they had any MacBooks, because you can sometimes find MacBooks, pretty good deal, at pawn shops. And them suckers were more at the pawn shop than what you can get them from Apple, brand new with warranties. I'm like, are you for real?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me about that. That's crazy.
And same thing with other stuff. I'm like, man, yeah, Goodwill is ridiculous in Arkansas. Well, in Conway, I've had some luck sourcing electronics and stuff at the Goodwills in Little Rock, but in Conway, I can source it cheaper on eBay than I can in Goodwill in Conway. It's ridiculous. And but anyways, I think that's it. And but if y'all like this video,
Salvation Army, we've tried that too. Yeah.
I've got a couple good pairs of jeans from Salvation Army for like $1, and they got like a $50 thing. I got a couple of electronics there for half off days, but most of the time it's all junk. And so yeah, but I guess we can get off here, get ready to put this little dude to bed. And
the other two, I think they're in bed already.
Yeah,
so.
Lucy's sleeping. She did not nap today.
But she did so good.
Yeah. And
So
And that's it.
we're gonna post another video tomorrow, letting you know. I mean, the first video we watched showed about some of the deals we've kind of started working on through those things. So we'll give you an update on those.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout for our next vlog tomorrow.
Yeah. And if you've liked this video, give us a little thumbs up, or you can give us a thumbs down too. And
Thanks, Eugene.
thank you, Eugene. You can do it on the little thing right there if you want to.
You may have already done that.
Oh yeah, thank you. Somebody give us a thumbs up. And we appreciate you guys. Lucas jumped up. He's like, "What was that?" Anyways, appreciate y'all. And if you're watching the replay and you are still here, you're a dedicated watcher. Put some questions in here that you might want to see us cover in a future video or stuff. And if you haven't got our Facebook group, it's kind of boring in there. It's lame because I've been too busy.
But we'll make it interesting
Yeah,
again.
someday.
We're working through it.
Yeah, someday.
Be
Anyways,
patient with us.
we're getting off here. This is like the 4th goodbye. That's how you do it in the South. You have 4 or 5 goodbyes, and then you talk, and then you say goodbye again.
But we're saying goodbye for realsies.
Yeah, for realsies.
Bye, y'all.
Peace. No, we're still live. I thought I hit the button. I didn't. I thought it was the X.